subscribe and hit the bell icon and never miss another video.
I think I was fortunate enough to get a chance to work with True Browns. How uncomfortable it used to be on screen to what we do now. It's every day. I work for my luck.
This color on Monday, this color on Tuesday.
I've had to work very hard for my luck. Please don't be seen in that.
Don't do that.
Paps everywhere.
Outside the office right now, by the way.
Oh yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Hi, this is Miss Malini and I'm so delighted to be hanging out with the very gorgeous Chitrangda today after ages.
After ages.
And we were just talking about this before we started recording, how we met, I think, maybe like in 2008 for the very first time.
I don't even want to know how many years back that was.
But you look absolutely stunning. And I have to say, well, first of all, I'm super excited to be here because we're here to talk about your collaboration with True Browns.
Yes.
A fabulous new label that both of us are wearing. And I have to say, so like full disclosure, I had a late night yesterday and the worst thing is to wear something uncomfortable the day after. And this just is so comfortable. I feel like I'm in my pajamas, right? You know, but
I hope
so good.
You don't look like it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But so as comfortable. So tell me about this association.
Well, I mean, you're right. You just actually started with the right note that it is comfortable. I think that's the most important thing. If you're trying to make a collection which is AM to PM, like you go to work in it and then you meet up with friends for a drink, coffee, whatever later. So it just really has to last you the whole time.
Day,
So it has to be comfortable. It has to have the style quotient in it. It needs to be dressy enough, So that's why even if you look at yourself, like the color that we played with and the fabric, so it is more play of the color and the fabric and the cut. There's not the work so much and it is not heavy. So we've really sort of worked on those lines mostly in this.
I love it because you're such a jack of all, right? Of course, everyone knows you as a fabulous actor, dancer, everything. I didn't know this massive fashion side to you. So when did this happen and how did this come about and why did you pick this particular brand?
But I think we all are, all women,
side.
on the side, we all are doing it, okay? So it's just that I think I was fortunate enough to get a chance to work with True Browns and Udita, who owns the brand. And she's done such a great job. So when it came to me and I sort of saw it the first time, the whole idea and what she kind of follows is something that I completely relate with. The idea of a modern Indian woman. Not trying to be Western, but modern. For me, that difference and that sort of a very unique guideline that she was following for her collection, I think that really made a lot of sense to me. And very rooted with Indian colors, which are like all these jewel tones, I love them on Indian skin.
I was just admiring your earrings. The whole look is going so well. And
especially
even
this.
For the festive season. Now, like Shadis are coming, Diwali is coming, and you're going to have to get ready for something every day. And I feel like this is so perfect. Even if I'm going to a friend's wedding, I can go for like a cocktail evening. And I was thinking about the fact that I could even wear this without the pants.
Yes, you can.
As a dress.
It lets you do your own version of whatever you want to do with it. Absolutely. And not just that, I feel that when you don't have too much of work, like even what I'm wearing right now, it's just got like a little bit of gota patti and it's got like really nice silk.
But it's a little Punjabi vibe to the pants as well.
Then you can just do so much with your jewelry and make it your own, So it's your own statement. Like even with what you're wearing, if you just put like a huge statement piece. Or whatever, then it could be a wedding, it could become your, I don't know, like cocktails, it could be anything. So that is what I thought was the best thing about the collection, and I wanted to keep that as an important element to the.
And so what do you feel was your like the most exciting part of this association for you, and what was your contribution? And I love that you designed some of the looks.
I did. I did about 6 pieces. I mean, everything is Udita and her design team, but I really wanted to give it a shot because I had some ideas. And for me, I feel that there's so many body shapes we have, and there's a certain Indian body type that we, women have. So I just feel that it doesn't have to be that you need to be a size 4 or a 6 to look great. It should complement your body. The fabric should make it look feminine and sexy. It doesn't always have to be fitted to your body, So for me, the 5-6 pieces that I've done are keeping that in mind. And of course, still tweaking, like maybe the cuffs
Yeah.
or the cut on the necklines or just the flow of the fabric. So at least the ones that I've done, that's the main thing for me. Or even the buttons and the little detail here. I feel everything just adds to that minimal style, you know, which is enough for you to sort of go through a whole day.
I know, and I was just thinking about the fact that there's so many times where, especially in our lives, we have to go to something every day, right? And you just want to step out and be comfortable in something. And there's like a plethora of fashion I've come across, and I have to say, this is literally probably one of the few brands that just feels luxurious, but comfortable, but effortless. It's a very difficult balance to have.
You're absolutely right. Like, for example, if I was to say that if I took the same neckline slightly up, like maybe right up to here, that just changes the entire style of the whole thing, the whole sensuality of the you know, the whole outfit. So I feel small little things like that, like, you know, keeping it sleeveless, and like you said, you can take the pants, you know, and wear without it, and just like really high heels.
It's so funny you say. There's so many times I get an outfit and I'm like, I just wish it didn't have sleeves.
I'm telling you,
time.
It just adds that amount of sensuality that you need. It's just the right amount, you know. So it's not really shouting and that, oh, I've dressed up for like a cocktail or whatever drinks, or you overdress for work. So it's just like the right amount. So I feel,
you know, and I love what you said about the modern woman, the modern Indian woman.
Yes.
And I feel like we've seen such an evolution even in films, right? So have you seen this big change in fashion and film? And was there any inspiration coming from that part of your career into the line?
No, absolutely. I think, I mean, it's for all of us to see that how fashion has become so minimal. Everything has kind of become less, like less is more, literally. How we used to dress up and how uncomfortable it used to be on screen to what we do now. It's every day. The fashion is now you get off and you are in your nightwear and it becomes fashion.
Yeah, that's true.
So
athleisure.
Exactly. So the style element needs to be in everything that you do. It doesn't have to be that one outfit that you wear to the red carpet or to the shadi, you know. It's not that anymore. So it's just, you get off bed and you got to be stylish enough. So there's a style element in everything right now. Same goes with the films, I think. Absolutely. Big change.
Now that you mentioned the red carpet, I have to ask you, what is like a look that's just emblazoned as on your mind that you've worn, like a red carpet look that you absolutely love?
Well, I'm a Virgo. I
love everyone who answers questions like that.
So I will find a fault in everything that I've ever worn. But there was this mint green gown that I wore, which was, I think it's some, I don't remember, Italian designer, but it was like one of those vintage frocks, but it had like a beautiful neckline, really light to wear, like I could wear kids and run to the red carpet, literally. And it was really pretty. So for me, that kind of minimal, effortless sensuality is something that I personally like for my, and you know, I mean, for me, even this with True Browns is really the same thing. Yeah, it's the same.
And I love the color palette. I love that it goes, like you said, these sort of jewel tones.
Our skin tone,
for our skin tone. I was going to say that because a lot of times colors can wash us out. Right? But like this is suiting you so perfectly. So how does even, do you like refer to the Pantone colors, or how do you decide what the color palettes do?
You know, like actually over the years, you know, you kind of know what looks nice on screen. And what I've realized is that the kind of skin tone I have, the brown skin, all jewel tones look beautiful. And that's everyone, like anybody, you know. And the minute you put the color on, it's festive. So the minute you wear like a blue like this, or a red or an emerald green, it's just festive, you know. So you don't really need so much work and embroidery and everything. It's just the color that does the magic. So for me, colors are a very, very big thing when it comes to clothes.
Do you believe in lucky colors also?
No. I work for my luck.
This color on Monday, this color on Tuesday.
I've had to work very hard for my luck. It's not the
Amen to
it's
that.
not the color.
It's not the colors. Amazing. No. So we had some fans write in a couple of fun rapid fire questions for you. So let's ask a few of them. Okay. What's a major fashion no-no?
Block heels.
Block heels.
On the red carpet. No. Especially with gowns. Never. Please don't be seen in that.
Don't do that. Okay. A fashion statement you think everyone should make?
Oh, I love tone on tone. I think that is so interesting. So do your own versions of tone on tone and really even go ahead and match your footwear with it. It just looks amazing.
It does actually. When you go the whole way, then you like made that. And you just match your nails too. Just go all the way.
Just OD on it. It's just seriously great.
3 wardrobe essentials that you cannot live without.
Great pair of jeans, great pair of heels, and a couple of really nice white round neck t-shirts. Yeah.
Nice. That's amazing. And everybody just looks good in that, you know. And then you can even throw on Indian jewelry on it as well.
Yeah, you could do a good, nice necklace and stuff and go all crazy with it. I think it's,
Whose Instagram fashion do you love to stalk?
Oh, okay. I love J-Lo.
Oh my God,
Jennifer!
And how amazing is she looking?
I just like
what a wow!
Yeah, forget what she's wearing. Just what she is at this time and age and stage of her life. She's such an inspiration. It is amazing how she's reached where she is, and she is looking the way she is.
Looking the way she is, and it can be done, ladies. Let that be an inspiration. Okay, how different is
and
your
then
fashion?
You get married to Ben Affleck.
Yeah, that's it. You just win it.
Yeah, go fishing.
I love that. Okay, how different is your fashion game when it comes to Chitrangda as a person as opposed to the actor?
I think it's pretty similar because unless you're of course playing a part, which is completely different. So as an actor, otherwise seeing professionally, I would say I definitely deck up a lot more. Yeah. I'm not somebody who'll be in heels. Otherwise I'll probably be in flats and trainers and jeans and t-shirt mostly. But yeah, you really have to work on it sometimes. So yeah. Baps everywhere.
Outside the office right now, by the way.
Oh yeah,
so
it was
funny.
pretty crazy. But yeah, you get written about and written off. So yeah, that's a little scary. So,
But and on that note, I have to say, because we have so many young women who obviously are affected by the whole impact of Instagram and having to look a perfect way, and all of us are getting older. So any tips and thoughts, especially from someone who's under the paparazzi spotlight constantly? What do you do to keep yourself sane and not be worried when you don't look your best on certain days? I think everyone would relate to that.
Well, I mean, not everybody looks great on the pictures that you actually end up seeing are definitely a lot of work or a lot of people. I think that everybody has to accept. Other than that, invest in yourself. Not on Instagram and social media. In yourself, whether it's your hobbies or what you do or your workouts and stuff like that. I just feel that that's not happening. It's just so much investment on everything outside, your time, your emotion. You're barely doing anything to yourself. So come back to yourself. I think that's all I want to say. Sorry, it's very cliche, but it really does do a lot of good for a long period of time. So yeah, there's no quick fix, but just come back to yourself.
I love that. Come back to yourself. That's going to be my mantra for today. But this has been amazing. But just coming back to you for a second and the collection, we were going to talk about the fact that you can go from a very chill sort of Indo-Western vibe to go fully in with it.
So
drape it with
you can just put on, throw the dupatta on, and then it just becomes like actually a full Punjabi kind of feel to it, So there you go. So
cute.
So the minute you do something like this, it becomes very sort of dressed up and Indian, and otherwise you can just wear this.
Amazing. So a message to all the girls: who is True Browns for in your collection?
Well, the message is that, I kind of relate with all the modern women out there. I understand how style has to be your element as, you step out of your house from work to meeting up with friends to everything. So this, at True Browns, I think we've tried to be very traditional, rooted in Indian-ness, very India proud in that sense, when it comes to prints and everything. But of course, the whole idea of keeping it comfortable, takes you through the day looking sexy, looking feminine, and kind of feel good about yourself. So yeah, the fabrics are fabulous. I just really think you should try it out. I don't want to talk too much.
I really agree, and I definitely think you should try it out because the whole collection is beautiful and it is super, super comfortable and so flattering. So thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you so
Absolutely
much.
Love this collection.
Thank you.
And make sure you leave a comment and tell us what you thought, and then we're going to drop a link to the collection so you can go and check
And
it out.
if you do buy it, do tag me. I'd really want to see you in them.
Amazing. And make sure, you tag us too, and we'll repost all the
It'll be
pictures that
lovely.
you post.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for watching.